Hey, that's my sandal. Can you hop on my foot? I'm wearing my nice Charles Dickens sock, please. Hey, what's up? It's Emma from a little bit in the future. So we're gonna go back to the future soon, but I'm here to thank Function of Beauty so much for sponsoring today's video. Whoa! They are a customizable to your needs shampoo and conditioner, and they very kindly sent me some to try out. I've been using this for a couple months now, and it's just been so great. I have had extremely oily hair for literally since I was born. Actually, no, that's a lie, because I didn't actually start growing hair until I was like 1.5 years old. I was a bald baby. I wish I could like grab your hand and like drag you into the camera because it feels so nice. So Function of Beauty actually offers you a hair quiz in which you can select all of your different hair qualities, and then you can select up to 5 hair goals. So for me, of course, the biggest goal was oil control. I also selected the goal to soothe my scalp just to make everything feel really nice. And then I did select lengthen because you guys know I keep compulsively cutting my hair because I've been so bored, but I really do want to grow it out again. And I also picked replenish just to really heal any damaged hair that I might have had, because before trying Function of Beauty, I swear I must have tested out almost like 10 to 11 different shampoo brands. You can also select what color you would like. So I picked this really nice lavender color for the shampoo, and then for the conditioner, this really nice mint green. They also have different fragrance you can choose from. I chose Strike a Rose, and it just smells so good. It smells like a rose garden. I highly recommend trying out Function of Beauty because I think just the opportunity to try hair care products that are customized directly for you would have honestly saved me so much time had I not gone through this terrible trial and error run. Function of Beauty's products also carry no parabens, no sulfates, no toxins, and they're also 100% vegan and cruelty free. So if you'd like to give them a try, you can get 20% off your first set when you click the link in the description. So thank you so much. I'm honestly so happy with my hair these days, and let's get into the video. Hello you, hello. Welcome back to this place on the internet. As you can see, I have so much to show you this week, and these new babies are one of them. New bookshelves. Who dis? It's probably after this vlog, actually, a whole video, because I'm currently in the middle of redoing my book nook again, but as you can see, I did get a new shelf. We now have the holy trinity of bookshelves here. They all fit like on this back wall spectacularly, but I'll show you those in a few minutes because I actually have some very exciting book mail that came. I checked my PO box yesterday and these all like popped out right into my face because it was overflowing. Some of these I know who they're from, others didn't have a note with them, so if you sent me any of these, please let me know so I can like throw a hug across from Canada and then make sure that it somehow reaches you. I thought we could start off with a little book haul, and really funnily, I actually just did film a book haul a couple days ago. I thought I would just show you these here because I did just get them yesterday, so they didn't get included into that book haul, but do not fear. If you did send me a book and you don't see it here, it's probably in that book haul, which I will try to get out to you soon. But regardless, I'm just gonna run you through this stack. They're all incredible. They all sound incredible, so let's just get started. This one is probably my favorite cover. I adore this cover. This is Evelyn Waugh's Decline and Fall. I have Brideshead Revisited on my shelves, but I've never read this one yet. I don't know who this is from. There was a note with one of them from John that said, "You were sending me 3 of your favorite books," so I'm not sure if this is part of that 3, but I'm only guessing. So Decline and Fall is, I believe, a comedy. This cover is just gorgeous. I love this so much. And we're following this man named Paul Pennyfeather, and he is sent down to Oxford, and all of a sudden he qualifies for the position of schoolmaster. His colleagues are an assortment of misfits, rascals, and fools. It says, as the farce unfolds and the young run riot, no one is safe, least of all Paul. So I think this is just like super big comedy. It sounds so fun. I haven't read Evelyn Waugh yet, like I said, so very excited. I don't know, should I start here or Brideshead Revisited or what, but regardless, this is so gorgeous. Thank you so much. I guess we'll start with the one that I know is from John. So John, thank you so gosh darn much. You sent me a really nice note. This is an author that I've actually been meaning to read, so I'm so excited that this one came into my life. Thank you so much. That is Nut Hampson Mysteries. Someone recommended I read Hunger by the same author, and this one showed up. It sounds so interesting. Hampson is a Norwegian writer, and Mysteries is a classic of European literature, one of the seminal novels of the 20th century. It's a story of Johan, a strange young man who arrives to spend a summer in a small Norwegian coastal town. His presence acts as a catalyst for the hidden impulses, concealed thoughts, and darker instincts of the local people. On top of that, if that wasn't interesting enough, our protagonist Johan is actually also cursed with his ability to understand the human soul, from what I understand, and especially his own soul. And it says he can foresee but cannot prevent his own self-destruction. So I am so incredibly excited about this. This was written in 1892 or published in 1892, so I would love to get around to this as soon as possible because that just sounds incredible. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna make a guess since this one also didn't have a note, and I know who the other ones are from. This one is probably from you as well, John, but if I made a mistake and this is from someone else, please yell at me, but not too loudly, otherwise I'll just cry. So this one is The Miscreant by Jean Cocteau. Thank you so much. I feel like I've heard of this book, but I feel like maybe I heard of it years and years ago because I really have no memory of this one. We follow a man named Jacques, who is the central character in this classic novel. It says he is a parasite and dilettante who responds readily to beauty in both sexes. Leaving his provincial family, he comes to Paris to study for his degree. There he indulges in a life of dissipation with a group of students and their mistresses and falls in love with Germaine, a chorus girl kept by a rich banker. The affair, doomed from the start, forces Jacques to come to terms not so much with society as he finds it, as with himself. It says it's a study of loneliness and youthful disenchantment. So I love like the reflective, this reminds me of like my elementary school library when all the books had this on them. Yeah, this sounds like it's gonna be incredible. It's also a very nice short one, so I'm hoping I can get around to this soon because I'm very interested in it. So that is The Miscreant. Okay, next up, this one was actually very kindly sent to me by the author. Thank you so much. She is a fellow Canadian, and that is one, first of all, just look how gorgeous this is. This is Vignettes of a Pianist by Megan Yim. Thank you so much. So this is all about not solely only, I think, what it's like to be a pianist, but I've read the back, I read through a little bit of it because it looks gorgeous, and this is about those moments that go forgotten or maybe unnoticed by yourself. If you are a musician of any kind, it's about behind the scenes, what goes into the super hard-working world, what goes into music, the emotional, everything, the emotional side of things, all those little secret hidden moments, all those moments that build up to let you follow your dream, and all the hardships, I think all the struggles of what it's like to be a musician. So I'm very excited to read this. She also wrote me a little note. Thank you so much, Megan. Also answers questions like, what does being a classically trained musician mean? What are the responsibilities and the duties? It says she retells and recreates the moments that are felt behind the scenes, the ones that are not applauded or awarded. Moments that most individuals forget or they may not even have knowledge of. the walk up to the stage before a performance, the wait outside the examination room, or the drive to a piano lesson you didn't practice for. So I'm so excited. It's been so long for me since I've been in the music world, and I miss it so much. I miss performing with people. I miss playing in band. I just miss that whole world. It's one I'm not sure I'll ever be able to re-enter again. Not because I know it's impossible, but just because I don't know if that time in my life will ever come again. But I think this is going to make me extremely nostalgic, sad, just really hit home, because those years I spent in cello and flute lessons and playing the cello and flute in high school and playing in competitions and stuff like that were some of the best times, and I just had so much fun. Thank you so much, Megan, for sending me this one. I cannot wait to get around. I just love how simple and cute this cover is and the little illustrations on the back. So yeah, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to read your beautiful words. Okay, this one looks incredibly exciting. This one is also a Canadian read, and this one was sent with a really gorgeous note from Jenna. Thank you so much. She said, I know you wanted to read more Canadian literature this year. I love your videos. They always make me feel better after an awful day. I hope you enjoy this, and I wish you well during Ontario's latest lockdown. Yeah, you too, Jenna. You too. I hope you're doing okay. And anyone in Ontario and anyone in lockdown. Honestly, just you all. I hope you're all doing okay. It's been rough, hasn't it? So this is called Small Game Hunting at the Local Coward Gun Club. This, everyone, this is Newfoundland Gothic. Newfoundland Gothic, Canadian Gothic. Are you kidding me? This is like everything I want to read. This looks incredible. I'm so interested in this. It says February in Newfoundland is the longest month of the year. Another blizzard is threatening to tear a strip off downtown St. John's, while inside the Hazel restaurant, a storm system of sex, betrayal, addiction, and hurt is breaking overhead. We follow a whole bunch of different people who are going through things. We have Iris, who is forced to pull a double despite her escalating conflict with a charming chef and his wealthy restaurant wife. Meanwhile, Olive, a young woman far from her northern home, watches it all unfurl from the fast and frozen street. It says that we talk about the inner lives of a cast of wicked characters building towards a climax that will shred perceptions and force a reckoning, where two women confront the traumas of their past in an attempt to overcome their present and hopefully pick up a future. So it says it's very dark, gloomy, stormy, a little bit creepy, a little bit terrifying. So I did not even know this existed at all, which is why I love it when people just throw books at me. It even comes with a little thing that says, this might hurt a little, be brave. When you have to preface your book with that, I think this is going to be absolutely heart-shredding. That is that one. And then the last one here, I believe this is from Yvonne. Thank you so much. I have heard of this one, and this cover as well is just so cute. This is the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. I have heard of this one because I think it was recently turned into a movie, right? But this is historical fiction. And it says, the war is over. Julia Ashton is grappling with writer's block when she receives a letter from a total stranger who is living halfway across the channel, who has come across her name written in a secondhand book. So she travels there, and then she meets everyone in this little society, and I think it's about the love of books as well. And then the society start to tell her about their life on the island and the dark years that they spent under the shadow of German occupation. So I believe there's also some romance in here, a lot about the war and stuff like that, so I think it's going to be so interesting and probably very heartwarming. Yeah, okay, it's blurbed by the Daily Mail. It says heartwarming. Took the words right out of my mouth. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Society. Thank you so much. I don't know why saying the title makes me want to have an Irish accent. That doesn't make any sense. So that was our little book haul to start this week's vlog off. I also have a lot more little unboxings to do because, like I said, I am currently in the middle of reworking this space. So I think right now it's about, maybe it's about like 5 o'clock, I want to say. I have a video to edit that I just filmed, so I might do that, and then I might jump in the shower, have some dinner, have a relaxing evening, and then come back to tell you maybe tonight about some reading updates and stuff like that. But seriously, thank you so much for these books. I just can't even fathom it, so thank you so much. I'm gonna put these away now on my new bookshelves. All right, good morning, friends. Good morning, friends. It's not actually morning, it's 1:40, but I really slept in because I did not get a good sleep last night. I was up for a while. But as you can see behind me, I'm definitely going to show you this in a couple minutes because yeah, like I said, I got some new bookshelves. I'm just absolutely thrilled about it. I've been like filming the whole transformation process because the bookshelves were kind of step one, and now I'm doing some other things in the area. I'm gonna move stuff around and I'm just really excited about it. So I don't know if you guys want an updated bookshelf tour, but if you do, just yell it into the void and I will hear you. But yeah, I'll show you that in a second because I am very in love with them, like so happy about them. So but I did say I would tell you my reading updates. Today is Friday, actually, April 30th. And I have some books on the go. I have some others I'm starting. I think this is a good time because I haven't really made that much progress through any of the books. I'm not going to finish any more books this month, and all of these will be on my May TBR. So the first one, I'm still reading War and Peace. Still absolutely just obsessed and loving it, but I've really been in the mood for romance and manga and slice of life type of things, comfort, and all of that jazz. So I picked up An Incurable Case of Love by Maki and Joji because I was listening to a lot of manga and romance recommendation videos on YouTube, and this one popped up a couple times. I think this is like a fairly recent release if I'm not mistaken, but in this one we are following Sakura, and she is training and has now finished her training to be a nurse, and her only motivation for doing so was that 5 years ago this doctor named Dr. Tendo helped her on the street to save an elderly woman's life, and she basically fell in love with him there and then, and since then she has been working her hardest to be a nurse so that she can get placed at the same hospital as him. But when she eventually gets there, she finds out that his reputation is just one of extreme severity. He's not a very nice person. He's extremely harsh. He doesn't treat the other nurses or staff very nice, although he is an absolute angel to his patients. And so you follow her getting rejected. He basically doesn't remember her, or at least he says he doesn't, and then you follow their relationship and of course her training to become a nurse, going through all the different departments and stuff like that. I believe he heads pulmonology, so lungs, taking her breath away, am I right? So far it's just been fun. I really do. I have missed reading manga so much, and it's just been fun and sweet. There's not a lot to it, and that's really, I just want to have some fun, especially because War and Peace is weighing so heavy on my soul. It is just changing my soul. And so An Incurable Case of Love sounded exactly like what I wanted. I also got some more manga I've been trying to expand, and I would love to collect more. And like I said, did I say this is volume 1? So I'm just starting this off, but we'll see by the end if I want to continue on with the series, and if not, maybe this week will kind of be like a sampling manga week, because like I said, I did pick up a few more and they recently arrived. So that's how much of the way through I am with that one, and like I said, I'm just really enjoying it. This book I started last night. This is on my May TBR. If you've seen that video, I did like a whole planning for stuff like that, especially because this month we have some readathons and stuff, so look forward to those vlogs. But it is My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. This was also a gift that was given to me by a subscriber, so thank you so much. I had never previously heard of Ferrante, which is crazy, but she is an Italian author, and My Brilliant Friend is also the first in a series. It is book 1 of the Neapolitan novels, and this one follows two girls, Lila and Elena, and their friendship growing up in Naples, Italy. So far, I didn't know what to expect going into this. I am reading this one along with the audiobook. I absolutely love these editions. What editions? These are the Europa editions. I just really like them. I find the font and just like everything about them so nice, but I didn't know what to expect. But going in, like, her writing already is so wonderful and so strange, and we just kind of entered this really morbid, cruel, horrifying world of this kind of deathly childhood where they're growing up. These two girls are having an extremely violent childhood, and there's so much like spooky things going on, which I was not expecting, I think, starting into this book, but I'm not mad about it at all. Her writing is gorgeous. I'm only 43 pages through, but I'm really happy because I'm getting the sense that I'm gonna really like this one. So that is My Brilliant Friend. And then this week as well, I'll probably continue this vlog into next week too, but I thought maybe we could do some kind of taste tests and sampling together of some books because I have a few audiobooks in. The first one is All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace, I believe. This is young adult fantasy. I don't know if it's like a pirate. I know we're on the sea. We're on the sea, we're in the ocean. I believe our main character is potentially a mermaid, but I'm not too sure about that one yet. I started this one, haven't really gotten as far of the way through I would like to yet to see if I want to keep going. I also got in The Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin, which is the second book in the Broken Earth trilogy. So happy to finally have this one in. I read the 5th season exactly a year ago, I think, honestly, so it is high time for me to continue on with this trilogy and read the next one. This is about a world where Earth experiences 5 seasons, and one of those seasons is just like destruction, earthquakes, everything like that, and we follow a whole bunch of people as they're stumbling their way like through the 5th season. So yeah, just the way the first book ended makes me really want to pick this one up, so that is that. And then the last one I also own this one. This is Girl in Translation by Jean Kwok. This is also a very recent addition to my shelf. This was given to me by a lovely woman named Linda. Thank you so much. This one is about a girl and her mother, and they have recently come to the United States from Hong Kong, and they are trying to settle down and create a new life, but they are unfortunately very quickly swept up into working and laboring very intensely at a sweatshop in Chinatown. So Kimberly, who we're following, decides to use her talent for school to earn a place for herself and her mother in their adopted country. And so she kind of starts to lead like this double life between being a really, really good student by day, but then having to work in this sweatshop by night with her mother just to try and survive. So I think right now I'm going to sit down, read some War and Peace because I want to kind of get that out of the way so then I can just keep going with some fun reads and some really, really good reads. So Goodreads. And then yeah, but at the minute what I'm gonna do is make an iced coffee because I'm still not really awake. It's almost 2 o'clock. But first things first, let me show you my shelves. Alright, so as you can see, I did get new shelves. Look at my phantom shelf. I'm so happy about it. I did just end up getting another one of the black bookshelves that I found them at Yisk. They're pretty inexpensive, which is nice. I also made enough room for a Rilke shelf, and I'm just so happy about it and so happy about this new setup. So if you'd like kind of an in-depth bookshelf tour, I also have, like I said, that video coming out, so that'll have all the reorganization content and stuff like that. And like I said, I am slowly working with the rest of the space. Like I have this whole wall now and this whole wall, and I'm gonna be moving my desk and everything like that. So that has been also something really, really fun this week, especially because lockdown is really getting to me this time and it hasn't before. So this has been keeping me really busy. As you can imagine, it was a nightmare to take every single book off my shelves. Another thing I want to do this week is count them all and then also divide them into read and unread books. So there she is. I don't know, what do you guys think? Hey, it's now Monday. I'm feeling really good about this week. I feel really happy with just like the way that the apartment is going. I'll show you kind of where I've moved things because as you can see, my bookshelves, the 3 of them are back there, and then I moved this brown one right here for now just because I didn't know where else to put it. So yeah, I'm having a good day. It's about noon. I just had my little lunch break. And I also want to work on putting up the rest of my art in the little like book nook and corner, but I do have some reading updates. I'm pretty excited to talk about My Brilliant Friend because I have been pretty much kind of blitzing through this and almost like binging it. I don't know at what point exactly I fell into this and just like kind of fell almost head over heels for it because when I was beginning it, I was not completely in love with it. I thought wasn't really maybe the best book for me, but then as I just slowly kept listening to it, I realized that I like didn't want to put it down. And so it was just kind of like this very slow takeover, I feel like, because I was a bit worried that I don't normally like following just kind of mundane everyday life, and this is what we are following. We're following two girls, Lila and Lenu, in Italy in 1950s, late 1950s, and we're following their friendship and then them growing up together. But it's just like so tense. It's such a tense, taut, little atmospheric book, and it just really, really got you. It's completely immersive. I can like see it in my mind. It reads very much like a movie, an extremely detailed movie. I don't know, I was just, like I said, not expecting to be enjoying it this much or to want to keep reading it this much, because I'm currently 200 pages through, so I have about like 130 pages left to go, and then I'll be done book 1 of the Neapolitan novels, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself afterwards. I did, I think, find the second book on audiobook as well, but yeah. It is a very slow journey through their friendship. Like right now, I think they just entered high school, so it's also a very frustrating friendship. It's not the healthiest. It's extremely competitive between these two girls. Lenu is from a bit of a better off family, so she is privileged enough to be able to go to school, to have the resources to be let into high school, whereas Lila, her family are shoemakers, and so she's been kind of relegated to doing a lot of domestic work with her mother, working in the shoe shop with her father and brother. And then we have a whole other cast. Like, this book does come with a pretty full cast of characters because we follow everyone in the neighborhood, their families, what they're doing, and it's just like this extremely peopled world, and it just feels so real. You get to know everyone. There's so much tension, like I said, so much violence, so many conflicts, and especially between their neighborhood and Naples, and then now their world is expanding as they're coming out of it, and they're going into different parts of Naples, parts that are better off, where people treat them so poorly, and it's just full of like so much suspense. Like, I just kind of want to like cover my eyes because a lot of really bad stuff keeps happening, but it's just so compelling. And like, especially because the novel starts off page 1 with Lila, who now they're both grown women. She has disappeared and she has wiped every single trace of her off the face of the planet. She's cut herself out of pictures, she's destroyed all her belongings, and she is gone without telling anyone where or why. And then we jump back into their childhood, and so we're going through their whole lives together. So I would highly recommend this book. The writing is wonderful, like I said, extremely immersive, and just like, you're just so there, you can see it all. So that is that one. I think I'm going to be finishing this one up this week, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Okay, actually just come with me and I will show you what else I'm reading. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go back, but I just really like this cute little setup. And then you just kind of come through here. Oop, it's my desk, and then the bookshelves are here. So last night I did get to hang up at least Mary Shelley's picture, but today I'm gonna go through the rest of them. Anyway, yeah, I'm just very happy that my desk is here because now I get to stare out the window. Today's a rainy day, so I hope you can hear a little bit of it, but I am still reading An Incurable Case of Love. I'm not, I think, that much more of the way through. I haven't been reading this for a couple days, but I'm on like, I don't know. I don't even know where I am, but like, I think I'm almost done, so I plan to finish this one up maybe this week too, but like, I don't want to read it too quickly because then it's over. I haven't decided yet if once I finish this I'm gonna pick up or order the next one either, but I think I already asked for recommendations in this video. But again, if you have any manga recommendations, please leave them below. So and then of course I'm still reading War and Peace, which is my main focus for today because I fell a little bit behind because we got into some more war scenes, which is not that exciting for me, so I've been a little bit dreading picking that back up, but it's still fantastic, still fantastic. Okay, also I remembered that I had a few things to show you. So I've been ordering some stuff from Redbubble, some of it like artwork for the wall and stuff like that, the whole kind of art wall that I'm trying to create, but I've also ordered a couple other things just to kind of celebrate and commemorate, and just like, yeah, just be really happy about it and celebrate watching my first few movies again. I know I've been talking about this in the last few vlogs, and I've finished as of today 2, so I did finish Howl's Moving Castle, which I was talking about, and then I did finish Spirited Away, which I adored. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about that, and it's just because I have post-concussion syndrome, so it makes watching films extremely difficult and sometimes quite painful and sickening. But we're here to celebrate that we did watch these 2 amazing movies. I don't know which one I like better, like I honestly don't. They're both so different. I think what I do know is that I enjoy like the soundtrack and just the whole kind of feel of the music in Spirited Away a lot more than in Howls. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the main theme in Howls, but I just feel like on the whole Spirited Away had more of a unique soundtrack and each song was very different, whereas in Howls a lot of it is just variations on the theme, which is fine because it's a freaking fantastic theme. But I don't know which one I prefer. Like, Howls is like very sweet, I laughed so much, whereas Spirited Away is just, it's so intense and like it's a lot. But I've also started Princess Mononoke. As you can see, I am going on a Studio Ghibli journey. I've never seen any of them, and so that's kind of why it makes it a little bit more special and fun as well. And I know a lot of you guys recommended Whispers of the Heart last time on my vlog as the next Studio Ghibli film I should watch, so I'm definitely considering that one. But I'm almost done Princess Mononoke as well. I plan to finish up in maybe the next couple days, 2 or 3 days. That one is also very intense. Like, it wasn't what I was expecting, but it's like, it's still incredible. They're all just so good. So the first thing that I decided to pick up, this one I also got from Redbubble, is a shirt, and it has all of the Studio Ghibli characters on it. I'm just in love. It's like a very big, cozy shirt with everyone on it. Oh my gosh, I just adore it. I just love it so much. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I got this, and then I got a movie poster of Howl's Moving Castle, which I'm gonna put up as kind of like, I don't know, it's just so special to me, and it's now one of my favorite movies of all time, and it's like the first movie I got to watch again. So yeah, I just really wanted to have that in my heart and in my space. If you guys know where I can get like more Studio Ghibli like artwork and stuff like that, I recently found this creator, this artist on Instagram. I think their username is Sugar Mints, but they make so much beautiful artwork. They have very, very nice Studio Ghibli prints. I think they have a set. I might do it, because now that I'm like slowly watching all of them, it would be so nice to just like commemorate them all. They're now definitely some of my favorite movies ever, and I know they also make like Sailor Moon artwork, which would be crazy. But I think you guys saw this one at the beginning of the video. This is kind of the little guy I got to remember Spirited Away by, and then how cute. This is like the perfect little desk companion. We have no face. Oh my gosh, in love. And then this is another one that I got for Howl's Moving Castle. It's just a little mini like postcard, and I'm gonna stick it on my wall because I do like having like varying sizes, and I do like smaller pieces of artwork as well. So that is that one. I love it. I love it so much. I also have a question. It's another book that came. This one is In the Land of Time and Other Fantasy Tales by Lord Dunsany. Who is this from? Who gave this to me? Who are you? I found it in my PO box, but there wasn't a note with it. So if this was you, thank you so much. I'd love to know. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram if no one answers. And I did film a book haul with this as well, so hopefully whoever you are, whoever sent me In the Land of Time, I can thank you properly, because thank you so much. This is a collection of Lord Dunsany's like fairy tales and fantasy tales and stuff like that, and he is the Irish master of fantasy and stuff like that. So I'm very excited to read this, but this one came as well, so thank you so much. This week has just been such a fun little week, and I've been having pretty good time with my reading as well. As you can see, I don't know, can you see from here? I'm slowly expanding my manga collection, so yeah, I'm very excited about these. So Anyway, I'm going to, I think, set up my print wall now, and then I will probably be back tonight with some reading update. I think I also completely forgot to mention, I'm still reading The Alienist. I think, is this a 5-star? I think it might be a 5-star. I think this is probably one of my favorite short story collections I've ever read from. I'm really not that far through. I'm currently on page 27, but I just finished a short story called The Looking Glass, which was just incredible. Like, look at all my dog ears, but it's just so good. It's a series of short stories about 19th century Brazil, and they're just so interesting and like really, they like take a lot of time to get through even though they're so short. Like, his writing is just superb and incredible. It's so good, and it's just so good. I can't wait to keep like picking it up again and going through all the short stories. So that is that one. I'm absolutely loving it. All right, so it's now almost 4:30. As you can see, I did manage to hang up some posters, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm just working on editing right now, and then I'm gonna sit down and read a really sad section that I know is coming in War and Peace, and I don't think I'm ready for it, so I think I'm gonna close this vlog off just so I don't have to worry about it, and I can just like read War and Peace and cry my heart out again. And that will of course be in the Tolstoy Diary vlog that I'm currently filming as well. But yeah, didn't manage to finish off, I don't think, any book entirely in this reading vlog, but that's okay because I'm reading a whole bunch of really awesome ones. And yeah, thank you again to Function of Beauty for sponsoring this reading vlog this time around, and I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you have a fantastic evening or night or day wherever you are. I also wanted to say hello to all of the new people who somehow found their way here. How did you get here? Was your journey here okay, safe, fun? Feel free to come introduce yourself in the comments because I would love to meet you, say hi, and just thanks for being here. I hope you have fun and relax and read some books. I don't know. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video so soon. Ciao.